Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I'm still working on my altered book to make it into a junk journal. And here is the material I chose. I think it looks good with the orange, but I'm not real crazy about this color. I was going to use a different material before, so now I'm going to use this one. So I'm not real crazy about that being with this. So having said that, I'm just going to paint it just a little bit. This is Folk Art Multi-Surface Antique Gold 6302CA Antique Gold. Okay, I'm just going to paint the spine. Not going to be too fussed about it because I may put something on top of it. I don't know. But just want to get some paint down on it. See how it goes. And as you can see, it's going to take several coats probably. And I maybe I should have kind of sanded that down a bit. I will probably just go ahead and finish this coat, sand down that silver foil book title, and then go back over it with this gold. I think it's going to just make it look earthy color rather than that teal. But I'm going to go ahead and just get this layer down. Doesn't take long to dry. I'm not being too careful not to get it onto the orange because it's going to be covered, but I don't want to waste paint if I don't need to get it all over there. So let's go ahead and just get this one little layer finished. Okay, there we go. I'm going to stop right there, let that dry, and come back and just kind of sand that up a little bit so that the paint will stick on it better. But I think that's going to work out great. And I'll see you whenever I get a couple, 3 coats on it. Where it's not a glare. I did not sand that at all. You can still see it a little. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to glue some lace or something on it, or some of the material. But I think it turned out really well. This is 3 or 4 coats. And I also did the inside where the teal was there. You see that? It looks really pretty on the top and the bottom. There. Just painted that. And I think it's going to go nicely. You probably won't even see much of it, but here's the material I'm going to use there, and possibly put this here, and I might put this doily there. I'm not real thrilled about the doily yet. I might like it better if I just cut a tatty strip of this and glue that on and then put that doily. I'm not quite sure I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to put this on today. Maybe not. What I'm going to do is the other pages in here that I didn't ink up yet, I'm going to use my shimmer sprays. I have Island Parrot. This is the Dilution shimmer sprays. Island Parrot post boxed, melted chocolate, and squeezed orange. I don't know if I even had those in the camera, but those are the ones I'm using. I know these are pretty bright, but I'm going to spray them, and then I will put a little thin overlay of the melted chocolate so it tones it down. So I'm going to shake these up. Probably need to shake them in between also. But I'm doing the green because I'm using the mushroom and kind of woodsy theme, and of course red for the mushrooms, the brown for the earthy, and then the orange for the mushrooms also. So let's just, and I may cover this up, so I'm not going to spray that one right now, but let's just go to the next set of pages here. Just going to spray them. What do we want first? Because I don't want to do more than 2 colors on a page. Let's do the orange here first. And just going to spray it toward it. I don't want a ton of the orange. Just a little. There we go. That will work. And I'm going to, since it is pretty bright, I will go over it with the melted chocolate. I just want a hint of the bright colors in the background. There we go. Just a hint. And I am going to go ahead and go through the whole thing and do these pages. So I'm going to dry in between. So let's go ahead and dry with my heat tool here. It's going to be loud. And if you get curling, then just turn the page over when this is dry and heat this side, and it will uncurl it for you. There, just like that. Oh, I think that's going to look really nice. Here's be the front cover. Yeah, I like that. Just a touch of the orange. Let me move these a little out of the way so I can keep my heat tool handy. I'll be using it a lot. But I like that. I'm not fussed if it bleeds through at all, but that's going to look really cool. Let's go to a page in here that doesn't have anything, and let's go with the green on this one. Green or brown or red? The red. Okay, we did orange, so let's just, I just want a splash of color, you know, just throughout. I don't want it concentrated in like the whole thing is all colorful. Okay, this is the Island Parrot. Let me get a piece of this. In case it oversprays, I will have it on that. That'll be pretty. Just a hint of the green. I'm sure there's better ways to do this, but I do have my splatter box, but the camera seems to try to focus in and out, and it's a really nightmare with it. So unless I'm outside. So this is what we're going to do today, just like this. There. And it doesn't look super bright when it has a little bit of brown with it, I don't think. I like that. Let's go ahead and pop a little bit of the melted chocolate. This may be all we get done on this video, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. It doesn't take much of the chocolate to really tone down the colors. There. Whoops, that was a bit much. Okay, there we go. That looks nice, and that'll be fun to play with too. Let's go ahead and get this one dried so we can move on. Loud noise. There we go. That's really cool. I'm gonna look at this one real quick first. I want to see the orange again. That's pretty. Just a little touch of orange. And there's the green. I think I will leave this one. Let's go on and find another one. Here's some. Let's see. I think I'm going to just do this one. So let's put this. This is pretty wet. Let's get a different one. Okay. Do we want to do both? Let's see. What is back here? Oh, if it goes through. No worries if it goes through. Let's do the red. Let's see. It is called Post Boxed Red. Not Post Boxed Red. Just Post Boxed. Okay. Spray a bit of the red. Oops. Oh boy. This is really funny. The red is nice dark red though. I'm not sure that it's going to need much brown to tone it down. I like that red. I like it a lot. I'm going to put some brown though, just to make it a little more earthy looking. There. I want more up here. So let's do this. There. Okay, let's dry this one. Loud noise. That looks pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, I think that will work great. Let's go through, find somewhere else. Let's skip this one, but we'll do this one. So what color do we need? We did the orange, then the green, then the red. Wonder should we just do some brown? Just brown. Yeah, why not? Let's just do some brown. All by twinsies. Let's get another sheet out. A little bit more generous with the brown. I'm not trying to cover anything up. Just really like that chocolate. It's really pretty. Melted chocolate. There. Let's put this aside. Let's get this one dried. Loud noise. Let's see. I like that. Just the chocolate, melted chocolate by itself. When the book is closed, they will also It will also help them to flatten out. I'm not too fussed about it. That's pretty. Okay, so then we did the brown, and then orange would be the next color. So I think I'm going to do something different. Just going to do the corners with the orange. Let's see what we think. Just the corner. It settles quickly, so let's get it shook up. Here. Now let's just see if I can do it. Just the corner. Come on. Just a little bit. But that's the whole page, isn't it? That's funny. Pretty much the whole page. There, I think I'm going to not put any chocolate over the top of that. I like that. Let's dry it real quick here. Loud noise. There we go. What do we think? Is that too bright? You know what? I can always come in later, and if I want to spray some more on it. Okay, let's go to the next one, because this is taking a lot of time, but it's fun. Okay, we're just going to leave that. Going to. What about this one? There's a couple, 3 pages. Yeah, quite a few pages here. So let's, okay. We'll leave that because that would be a good journaling spot there. Let's do this right here. So we did orange, green, red, and then the brown. So let's do the green on these and shake it up. There we go. And let's just here. See, I liked how that one was just a little bit there. Time I get to the end, I will have the hang of this one. Now let's do a little bit in the middle, way up here. There, I like that. Still going to put some brown on this because yes, this is a little bit brighter than I want. Let's go in with the brown. These settle so quickly. Probably should be laying them on their sides, but I haven't. So I'm not going to start now. Let's go ahead. Get a little bit of brown to tone down that parrot green. Oops. Come on. There. Yeah, we'll do. There. Yeah, I really like the brown on the green. I like the green, but I don't want it to be so crazy bright. Okay, loud noise. I think I like that. Let me go back and look at that orange real quick. Where did it go? That's all brown. I know I did just orange. Oh, there's the red. I thought I did just orange by itself. All brown. Here it is. It's not that noticeable, but I want to put some brown on it anyway, just because I don't want this to be super brightness, if that is such a word. Super brightness. The journal I'm working on after this, or pretty much at the same time, it does have bright orange, bright green, purples. So I didn't want this one to be all the bright colors. Let's go ahead and get this one. A lot of noise. Dry it. There we go. I'm glad I went back and went over it. Just don't want it to be super duper bright. The green. I think that looks good. Okay. I'm going to leave that one and that one. Let's keep going. Okay, let's do this one. These pages. Blah, blah. Spit it out. What did we do last? Green. Green. Yes, green. So now it's red. So we're doing orange, green, red, and brown. Now this red, I'm going to go way up here. Spray. There, just like that. I think the red is fine. Really don't think I have to go over the top of it. I like that red. I think that'll look nice with some vintage photo inked around it, but a lot of noise. Yeah, I think I like that, just like that. Now, what do we have next? I'm going to leave these pages as is. Go to the next, see if we have, here we go. That was red. We're doing orange, then green, red, and then all chocolate. Just going to do a tiny bit and see how we feel about that. I'll do way up top. There. There we go. Now let's dry it. Loud noise. Here we go. That looks great. I really like how this is turning out. Okay, there's the brown. Then we're going back to orange. Leaving that one. Leaving that one. I'll go orange on this one. And shake it up. It settles so quickly. When I store them, though, I do store them like this. That's how it says to store them. But, see, we have an orange sheet over here already. Set some orange on here. Some more. to do all the pages exactly the same. Okay, let's get this dried. Loud noise. And let's see what we think. Yep, that's pretty bright. So let's go ahead and add some melted chocolate. Just to turn it down a bit. There. Okay, we have a mess in this chocolate. Let's leave the lid off of the chocolate. Let's try it again. Loud noise. There we go. I like that. Okay, orange, then we're going green. If there is another page or set of pages that needs to be sprayed. Let's see how many we have here. We'll just do the middle pages here. That is the end. Do these with the green. Check it out. Okay. Let's grab another sheet here. Just one. There we go. Saturate it a little bit more than I have been. Why not? Just for the fun of it. I'm gonna spray this too. Can use that. All kinds of goodies. Spray. Let's try this real quick. Loud noise. Okay, now put some brown on this. And the brown is a mess right now, so let's take that off. There we go. It happens. Okay. Okay, that's good. Get this one dried. Loud noise. Okay, we have all the pages that we're going to spray. I think that turned out really pretty. Okay, this may be a super long video, but I want to flip through this real quick to see what we have. Okay, that's nice. Nice and earthy. And this one with the green. Then we have the red, the brown. We have just the melted chocolate. And then the orange and the melted chocolate. Green and melted chocolate, of course. Right here. Red and the melted chocolate. I think, no, maybe that's just red. I think that's just red. And right here. I think that is just melted chocolate. I think. Oh, here's the orange and melted chocolate. Then there's the green and melted chocolate. I think that is just perfect. All right, we have the gold here, and we have the Dilutions shimmer spray. We used squeezed orange, post boxed, island parrot, and melted chocolate. And this is the third video on my altered book to make it into a junk journal. I just wanted to share that part with you. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.